Happy Friday, people. Super excited. It's the weekend. I've been very productive in this short week, too. Anyways, I wanted to share my thoughts on friendship. I had just listened to Pastor Flowers' sermon that he posted last night, which was Friends Don't Do That. And it really touched my heart. Like, God's faithfulness is so beautiful because that's something that I've been praying on. And something I've been dealing with, like, seriously, for past 6-7 months. Anyways, I'm realizing as well, as my birthday becomes closer, I always do like this pruning, like this spring cleaning. I do it all the time as far as like trying to prune and change and better myself, but it's something about your new year. You just like, I just don't want no old baggage no more. So this year, for my 36th birthday, I am going to focus on friendships with soul ties. And I know. In today's culture, soul ties are evil. They are the reasons why you stick around toxic people. But biblically, in the Bible, the only mention of a soul tie in the way that we understand the term or we define it today was in 1 Samuel chapter 18 between Jonathan and David. And when you look at their relationship, it was like, wow, this was not a toxic relationship. This was not a toxic friendship. This was a friendship where one covered another, whether it was David giving Jonathan all of his armor, which made Jonathan more successful at war, or whether it was Jonathan standing up for David when his father Saul was jealous and tried to kill him multiple times. And I was thinking about this all month long. I know it's like, what? Oh, it's the 9th. I was going to say it's the 10th. But, I've been thinking about that because I've been praying for my friendships where they are, what I need around me. And then also I've been praying, that I don't drain my friendships because I've been going through a lot. Like, months of just emotional turmoil, and it was all because I was hard-headed and didn't move a couple of years ago when God told me to move. I let my pride get in the way, and mind you, I didn't have the relationship I have with God now, but digressing. I've been focusing on like relationships and having strong relationships and relationships that sharpen you, relationships that are fruitful, that bring you closer to God and help you build the kingdom of God. A month or so ago, I did a video on fruitful relationships. And if I'm being honest, God has been having me read and reread and meditate on his word when it comes to relationships, as far as like relationships with your friends, relationship with family, romantic relationships. What I mean by that, like relationships that will lead to a marriage, a kingdom marriage, and what it means to have someone to actually love you. And again, love is based on a relationship, whether it's a relationship with yourself or a relationship with someone else. So this year, chapter 36, we're going a different route. I'm going to stop fighting God and stop saying I don't like people. Don't. But I'm going to do what he called me to do. I'm going to stop kicking and screaming and being hard-headed and disobedient. I just was reading another Sunday school lesson. See, she gets her word in. And it was saying how the Spirit of God allows you to do things that you can't, like where you're weak at. He presents himself and makes you stronger. Godly, I'm gonna need your spirit for this, Jesus, because I don't do people. But after this Friends Don't Do That sermon, I'm like, you know what? I need anointed friendships. And I was listening to Sarah Jakes Parker book, and she was like, favorite women need other favorite women. And I've had this, like, my spirit has been wanting to have a friendship with these two ladies, and I've been fighting it because I'm like, no new friends, I can't do new people. You see what just had happened. Like, I had started a new friendship with someone, and like we were peas and carrots, so I thought. And eventually, our situation changed, and then I started seeing another side to this person, and it just made me like go all the way back. Like, I just fall all the way back. When people rub me wrong, do me wrong, I fall all the way back. And let me tell you something about me. I am crazy when it comes to me. Like, I was like, they don't know me. I'll leave. I'll deuce out. I'll take a job somewhere else, less pay, go stay somewhere else until I find my Isaac job. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got time for this. I am crazy when it comes to my mental health. I will cut everything. I will burn this place down. I will set this place off. You know what I'm saying? My little boosie came off. Okay, I got to set it off in my head. Pray for me. But I will set this place off. And God was like, no, Jacole, we ain't setting it off. Like, I literally saw him wrapping his spirit around me, around my crazy ratchet self, because childhood trauma, when someone didn't protect me, there's the Jacole side, and people see me and they're like, oh, you're so sweet, you're so kind, you're so nice, you're so sweet, you're so cute, And then there's the Arnika side, the ratchet. And when Jacole is not protected, my Arnika comes out, and she is a ratcheteer. Like, she actually scares me. Like, sometimes I scare myself with my anger. And I just felt God wrapping me like a barrel, wrapping all around me, multiple limbs just wrapping around me, like, I got you. I can protect you. You don't have to fight. You don't have to behave that way. Y'all, it makes me want to cry because he protects me from myself, because I can go there and I'll burn this place down and start all the way over. Like, you don't hurt me, boo. I show you can miss me. And I'm not finna like kill or maim or anything, when I say burn this place down, I mean like emotionally, they say don't burn bridges. Baby, I pour gasoline all over there, set multiple points of I don't know, ignition, however the fire department call it. I will burn it aflame. And talking about don't burn bridges, because you don't know when you're gonna come back. I ain't ever coming back. I don't give a doggone if I'm sitting on the corner eating roaches and crickets, homeless. Pray for me. My point is, Arnika. My point is, I have trust issues. And it has caused me to be disabled, caused me to not walk in what God has called me to walk in. And he's given me the option to have relationships with these two women who are doing things that I would like to do. I know they're doing it in their church. They've invited me. They've extended, the friendship to me. But I'm like, oh, what I just went through, God, I don't want to go through again. I think I'm just going to stop peopling. And God was like, I didn't call you to sit at home and read the word. That's what he wants you to do. But he was like, I called you to engage with people. And this year I've decided I'm going to be who God called me to be, and stop being afraid of it, and stop being disobedient. One of the people God put in my life was like, Jacole, your problem is that you don't trust God. God will allow what he allows. Like, the devil can't do anything God didn't allow to happen to you. And I got really upset about that. I'm like, they said weapons won't prosper. They said they were foreign, but they forgot about that. The weapons will be used part. And God, why are you allowing them to use something? And then another coworker who's a deacon said something to me, and he was like, Jacole, you're in the wilderness. And I was just reading how like the wilderness is where God sent his people to restore them, and to seek him, and to depend on him. And I just realized, I'm like, all of this I felt like was the devil, but it was God trying to pull me back deeper into him.